This is the story of Eddie Gallo, a guy I bump into on the Jersey comedy scene. Eddie isn't a good-looking guy. He had a lot of zits as a kid, and it almost looks like he had a fire on his face, and somebody put it out with an ice pick. I always say that he's so revolting, if I was on a lake and his head pop up, I'd grab an oar and start beating it. Eddie had a manager, Dante Nunzio. Dante liked two things, cigars and nachos. Some people call him the Blob. He's always telling stories. He'd tell me that he could get me in Hollywood. And if that director gives you a part, I'll send him a basket of fruit. Dante had this old limousine that he'd drive Eddie around in. It was all banged up on one side, so they'd pull up to the gigs with the good side facing the gig. Eddie would never enter a room until he was ready to go on stage. He's the consummate professional, and when he did, it was like a red carpet. Unfortunately, the only attention it attracted was the homeless guy who was sleeping in the backyard. Eddie, Dante said, was the complete entertainer. He could sing as well as tell jokes. He'd sing these Sinatra-type numbers that would go, "You and me are like a cup of tea." He didn't know the joke was on him.